Hello folks, so welcome to this session. This is about the case statements. So there are certain scenarios where you are trying to use multiple if elif statements and to have a multi-way branches. There will be too many if and elif condition statements in that case, but this is not always the best solution, especially when the condition is based on a single variable. For those scenarios, shell scripts have a case statement, and we'll be talking on that in this session. So starting with the syntax, so it starts with case keyword and then the variable on which the cases have to be decided. So we give case variable name in and the various patterns which can have which the variable can have the value. So if the variable has pattern 1, then statements from this block will be executed. If the variable has pattern 2, then statements from this block will be executed, and so on. And at the end there is a default case. If it doesn't matches any of them, then the default case is executed, and then to close this case block we use this keyword esac. It is the exact same characters of case in reverse order. So that's it. And one more thing, these two semicolons means break statements. We will see what does they mean. So to understand case, we can work on a scenario. Mostly it is used in scenarios where based on single variable we have to decide in particular shell script. So based on that scenario, we want to create a shell script where user is presented with a menu, and based on the user's input one of the different command would be executed and displayed on the screen. So to just show you how that script is going to work, I have already created one and we will create one more. So we are trying to create a script like this where user will be presented with a menu like this, and then from this menu he has to select either 1 2 3 4, or he can just press q to quit. So if I give 1, calendar is presented. So this is the script which we are going to build. Let's get started. Menu.sh, I'm giving a name as menu.sh, and start presenting with the greeting commands first. Here's my okay. Select from the below menu, go go. So with selection 1 to show the calendar, equal to show the current directory path, list the files for show today's date, go q to quit, or user may press any other key to quit. So once we have displayed all this to the user, the read command will read the option. So I'm creating a variable called option to read the user's choice, and then We start with the case. As you know, we have to use dollar variable name in. Now all the patterns. So if pattern is 1, we'll execute calendar command and break. 2, present working directory and break. 3 is for listing the files, so just ls and break. 4 to run the date command and break. 5 or just any default thing, we just have to say exiting and we'll exit with break. Now to close the case, we have to give case in the reverse order, esac. Save it. So this is how it should work now. Okay, it is displaying us the menu. So first I will check with the Q. If I press Q and N, it is giving me an error. Let us find out in line number 17 and line number 20. VI menu escape set new. So line number 17 and 20 had an error. Let us see what it is. Okay, so it looks like I forgot to put a double quote here. Should work. Press Q. Okay, cool, it is working. So this is how it's going to run. If we select 1, it will run the cal command and it will break out and just exit the script. Similarly, if you want to list the files, you can just press 3 here, enter. It runs ls command internally. So using this, we can create a script where to the user we can just give a menu. He doesn't have to know what are the internal commands is running and what the internal program is running and displaying him the output. So this is helpful when you want to create a script for a user who doesn't have to know the Unix command but perform certain tasks. We can create a script like this and hand it over, or we can keep it in your machine and give a path to that user to execute it. So this is all about the case. Thanks folks.